Welcome back, it's Josh, and today we're going to be going over everything you need to do before you hit Trailblazer level 40 in Honkai Star Rail. At Trailblazer level 40, we do finally have the ability to farm 5-star relics for our characters, and they are extremely powerful, but there's something that you definitely need to be doing before 40 if this is what you want to be doing when you are 40. Now, one of the first things you're going to need to know is as you hit Trailblazer 40, you're going to unlock the ability to level up your characters and awaken them from 50 all the way to 60. And this has a big thing that wasn't really there before at earlier Ascension levels. And this is the fact that you're able to level up your Trailblazer's traces a little bit more than you were at the other levels, as you're able to take a talent from 4 all the way up to level 6. So the first thing you should be focusing on per character is knowing how many different Calyx materials you're going to need for each character. For instance, Asta here as a 4-star character is going to take 4 materials to go from level 4 to trace level 5. And then it's going to need another 6 of these materials to go from trace level 5 to trace level 6, meaning to take a single talent from trace 4 all the way to trace 6 will cost you 10 blue Calyx materials per talent. And as you have a skill talent as well as an ultimate to level up all the way to 6 if you so desire, this is going to be 10 per traceability, resulting in 30 blue Calyx materials per 4-star character just for their core 3 abilities. But that's not all. You're also able to level up your basic attack, which is 2 blue Calyx materials for talents 2 to 3, and then an additional 4 to go from level 3 to level 4 on a basic attack. Meaning that if you wanted to maximize every single ability that you have on a 4-star character, it's going to be a grand total of 36 blue Calyx materials to maximize the basic attack, the ultimate, the skill, as well as the talent itself. But that's not the only thing you gain access to at max level here at Trailblazer level 60. You can also choose to finally awaken a second bonus ability on that character, as well as one other bonus node for a stat bonus. In both the bonus stat as well as the bonus ability for a 4-star character will also take an additional 4 Calyx materials. And that's only for 4-star characters. 5 stars are a little bit more expensive. And that being 5-star characters, well, they take 1 more per ability than a 4-star would. For instance, Brania's basic attack to take from 3 to 5 costs 5 Calyx materials instead of 4. Her talents, her skill, as well as her ultimate ability, instead of taking 6, now take 7. Meaning instead of 10 total blue Calyx materials to take something from 4 to 6 as a talent or an ultimate or a skill, for a 5-star character, it's going to cost 2 more and will be 12 total per node there as well. And the bonus ability as well as the bonus stat are going to cost 5 per instead of 4. So what I would suggest is that you go in and you look at the characters you really like and you take note of which abilities, which talents you're going to be unlocking on those characters when you have Trailblazer 40, and then farm those as you're just playing Honkai Star Rail. Don't be using your energy on frivolous things like getting 4-star artifacts or all these other things. Make sure you're grinding out these talent materials so you can have all of that free guaranteed power on your favorite characters as soon as you hit Trailblazer 40. The second thing you're going to need to do approaching Trailblazer 40 is to make sure that you have enough EXP materials for both your characters as well as their light cones, as this is the only way in Honkai Star Rail to affect your base stats. So while you're busy farming up all your different materials for your traces, don't forget to also make sure that you have enough extra Traveler's Guides as well as Aether. And while you're doing this, don't forget that you're also going to need to level and work on some extra characters for Floors of the Forgotten Hall, starting at level 11 and beyond, as you do need 2 teams for this content. They don't need to be fully invested in, but you do want to start working on a secondary team of farming up the materials that you need for both their talents as well as their level and light cones. Another thing to keep track of and keep note of too is that as you hit Trailblazer 40 and you're able to take characters to level 60, we touched touched on it prior, but you're going to have access to another bonus ability, and these bonus abilities are gated by the different Echoes of War materials. So make sure that you're grabbing the ones that you need for the characters that are most important to you, so you have them when you hit Trailblazer 40, and you can start working on your secondary characters with the different Echoes of War at level 40. Now that's a ton of different things to keep track of, and I know energy's super scarce in this game for all of these different things. So here's a couple of tips to help you out there. Don't forget the Ember Store exists. Now the Ember Store is something you're going to have access to even as a free-to-play player. This is the more common currency you get from pulling on the banners. There's a lot of great stuff in here, but if you're running out of energy, you're getting close to Trailblazer 40, you want to be able to farm up all of this other stuff and have powerful characters for simulated universe, all of the content. You can come in here and you can buy up the different green calyx materials. Now they cost 12 for 2 of them, so they cost 6 Ember each. And if you buy up all 20, it's going to cost 240 Ember for 40 total green calyx materials. Now you can take these green calyx materials and go to the synthesizer, and it will take 3 materials to craft 1 blue calyx material. So since you get 40 of them for 240 Ember, you can get about 13 blue calyx materials a month of your choice in preparation for all of the different characters you want to level your traces on as you hit Trailblazer 40. And also don't forget, as you're leveling towards 40, if you did buy the battle pass, you will also be able to select some blue calyx materials from each of these different chests and present boxes about every 5 levels of the battle pass. So with that being said, you should be set for max efficiency in Honkai Star Rail. It's always great seeing you guys. Come back for the next one and tell me how you feel about this down below.